Hi there and welcome to this video, and in this video I want to show you how to go about editing a video using Camtasia Studio that I've recommended. So basically what the first thing you need to do is obviously shoot the video itself, and the way you do that is you click on the start menu and two things will come up. Camtasia Studio, Recorder and Camtasia Studio. When you click on the recorder, what's going to come up is a box like this. Now this is obviously recording at the moment and with this actual video here. And so what you'd actually have is a record button. You click on the record and it'll count down 3, 2, 1 and off you go. So once you're actually done, and you say, for example, in this case, if I was to press stop, it'll bring up a screen that you go about editing a video, and then you go ahead and it automatically uploads onto here so that you can go ahead and start editing. Now, in this video here was when I was showing you how to input a description, tags, titles, thumbnails, and talking you through that process. And so while I was writing the description, there was absolutely no talking at all. As you can see here, these little waves here, this is the volume of whatever it is that you're actually saying. So you can see here that it was completely blank, and the reason it was completely blank is because I was writing in the description, right? Because I didn't want to bore you guys. And you'll actually see in the video, if you've already seen it already, you'll be surprised that there was this much of a gap, because it would automatically have skipped, right? A little trippy there, but anyway. So you can see here the selection end start 1:33 end 3 minutes, so that was about a minute and a half that we're going to remove. And obviously, because I mean, we don't need people to sit there and watch descriptions, right? I've already given you the rundown of what it's all about and what's right and so on. So once that's actually done, it's very simple from there. You can make it as fancy and as as visual as you want it to be. So for example, you've got a library where you can add all different kinds of things to the videos, and this is pretty awesome. I use some more customized stuff, but these are good starters, you know. So let's say, for example, if I'm going to click on that, there you go, right? Call out banner, basic title, 5 seconds. And the idea behind these is that you're able to create very specific things that you can add to your videos, if you want to make them like customized, for example, right? And so look, for me, again, I use more customized stuff. You can use this. This is great. There's a lot of really good stuff here, but I like to edit mine even further, right? I like to make it even more, what's the word? I like to make it stand out a little bit further. Okay, and there'll be more on that in a little bit in the next videos to come. The callouts is something that I use all the time. It's more specifically this simple rectangle here, but you can obviously click on all these different options to do different things. This basically blurs out the screen, which I use when I don't want people to see what certain account details are. I use these if I want to point to a certain thing, you know, obviously click on a certain thing and so on. The editing is very detailed, and this is what you're really paying for, because there's tons of options out there on how to basically upload something, you know, how to create a video, how to capture a video, but this is what you're really paying for, the ability to edit it like a pro. The simple rectangle is something, again, that I use all the time. So for example, I might bring it out like this and go right. So yeah, and then basically you can highlight all of them and then change the font size. You know, if you want the message to stand out even more, you can change the color. You can change the background color as well. You just go here. So this is the border. The border is now red, and let's make the fill white. Stand out next to the red and the black, see? And that's basically when you produce your video, you'll actually see this rectangle in here. Okay, now I'm not going to put this here because I don't want you guys to see that in the video, but just running you through the different options. So zoom and pan is basically if there are certain parts in the videos that you want people to really focus on, you can go ahead and do so here for a certain period of time. It's completely up to you. Audio is something that I use from time to time, because sometimes the audio won't come out like I want it to. It might come out too loud, it might come out too low, and you can use this to adjust it pretty easily. Transitions are great. Say for example, if you're going from screen to screen and you want it to look a bit more professional than just the old screen toggle like this, right? Or you want it to look a little bit better than you clicking around here trying to figure out, you know, what the heck it is that you're doing. You can use the transitions to block those specific periods, so that it looks, you know, a little bit more professional. So cursor effects, if you want people to follow your cursor, you can actually do that. Visual properties is actually something I haven't really used before. Voice narration is something I haven't really used before either. Same with this one, record and captions, right? So there are so many options that are available to you depending on whatever it is that you want to do. This is where it's at, right? This is where all the hard work is really done. This is where everything really goes on. So see here, you can even add a little video quiz, right? That's pretty cool. Something that you definitely won't get on a free software. You won't even get it on basic editing softwares that you pay for. Okay, so once you're done, all you need to do is click on produce and share. Then it'll bring up this box here. Now I always like to go HD. Once in a while I'll scale it down if I want it to be really small. Like for example, if I want to upload it directly to Facebook or to my website and I need the video file size to be a lot smaller than what a HD would produce, then yeah, I go ahead and do that. So you click on next, you input the title of the video. That's obviously not the title of the video, and yeah, and then from there you click finish and it'll produce the video into a video file, and it'll bring up a folder for you to upload onto YouTube, which we will discuss in another video. Okay, but that's basically it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.